Miami. Miami at home versus Clemson. Line's 3.5 right now. Is that is that too much? I'll tell you right away. I am taking Miami. I'm taking the points. Uh, yeah, I get it's not like an insane home environment, but what's important is that they're not playing Death Valley, right? I know Clemson's got a pretty good defensive front, but I think Miami's might be just as good. I think this Miami team might be just as talented as this Clemson team. And if you're going to give me them at home, laying 3 and a hook, give me Miami to win and Miami to cover. Tyler Van Dyke, I mean, the kid is Jekyll and Hyde, but if he shows up, even a lick, I mean, I don't know. We might be looking at a 3-loss Clemson team.
What's
3
crazy is this,
ACC loss Clemson game.
before they got to go and play South Carolina, right at South Carolina. Not that South Carolina's been impressive this year, but regardless, that's like exactly. So, I first of all, this is not even a ranked matchup. No, none of these teams are ranked, which is crazy. It's on the ACC network. It's because all the losses in conference. That's crazy, right? I do think Clemson does have a pretty tough schedule down the stretch, right? At Miami, at North Carolina State, Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, even, and then North Carolina, South Carolina at the end there. If they lose this game, I don't think it'll be their last loss. Although I'm gonna take Clemson. I'm gonna fade you here. I'll take Clemson. I'll give me the points. I don't care. I do think they're gonna show up ready to play. It's crazy because, like you said, I agree with all the points you made. Right, this is a very talented Miami team, probably just as talented as Clemson is, if not maybe a little bit less, but very talented at home, and I think they had the better quarterback. And I'm still taking Clemson. I just think Clemson, since that Duke game, has been playing actually really good football. The more Garrett Riley's there, the better and better that
Except the
they're
Wake
looking.
Forest game.
Yeah, but Wake Forest will do that to you. Like they always play Clemson tough, I feel like. Um, and I don't like this pick at all. I just have a gut feeling that Clemson's going to play their best football here and get a win. Will Shipley has got to dominate. They got to figure out ways to get him involved, not only in the rushing game, but also in the passing game as well. Give Clay Klubnik time to do his thing. And let's be like, Miami at home is not a great home field advantage, I will say. In the
It's not.
ACC, especially with Mark Cristobal there, I don't think they won many, if any, home games in the ACC with him there. Obviously, it's only been a year and a half, so a very small sample size. But regardless, that's pretty alarming. And I do think Clemson will go in and get the win there. Much needed win. I think Clemson needs this win more than Miami does, right? Because I think if Clemson loses this game, there's a real chance 7-5, 8-4, not on the possibility, right? And that could be really bad with the way that Dabo Sweeney's making his comments this week, and the program's getting upset with maybe how they're treating the transfer portal and whatnot. Like, yeah, it could get ugly here if Clemson wins. I think they're desperate, very talented team, desperate. To me, I love that combination, right? And that's why I'm gonna take them to win.
What's crazy though is Miami. We talked about them being possibly just as talented as Clemson. They are just as talented as Clemson because of the transfer portal.
In 2 years, in a year, in like one and a half off seasons, really, with Mark Cristobal.
Yeah, I don't trust Mario Cristobal to manage this game properly. I really don't. I'm just gonna trust the talent, and I'm gonna trust him. I'm just gonna trust Clemson on the road, right? Garrett, I mean, he's been doing fine, dude. Honestly, the Wake Forest game, like, it was pretty alarming. It was pretty alarming. I know that they've been playing like some other good games, but it's been really dependent on Will Shipley. I think I don't like, is Bo Collins any good? Antonio Williams, is he 100%? I don't know. Like, these are valid questions. So yeah, give me the Hurricanes. Give me the Hurricanes with 3 in the hook.